I went on another run on the C15 to try and get some new roads. I went down to Inverness to vote at a local election and to collect a prescription. I crossed the Black Isle by the back roads and then reached Inverness. I headed out to Doors, but I went by a back road and then to a wee place called Bona that I've never been to. I then headed up and came to Loch Ruthven, the backside of it, and then Loch Ruthven. These are places I haven't been to. I then went on to Dunlichity, which I know well and where my old ancestors are buried. Bridge as I head towards Inverness, our Highland capital. Inver usually represents or means where two waters meet. There could be two rivers meeting, but in Inverness it's where the River Ness meets the Bewley Firth. So I'm going to follow the River Ness for a bit, but won't see much of it. You feel quite vulnerable in an old C15. Here we're crossing the River Ness on the second newest bridge in Inverness. We'll cross the newer one later. The hill to my right, covered in trees, is Tomnachurich Cemetery. It's an old cemetery. Now there's a newish ring road that goes round the town here, which I'm going to take. The Caledonian Canal is just to our right. This is us crossing the River Ness again, so we're back on the same side as we started. It flows all the way from Loch Ness, and we'll have a wee glimpse at Loch Ness today. Right, we're heading on the road out to Doors, but I'm going to cut off onto a new road that takes us most of the way there. Right, this is a road I have never been on to take me out to near Doors.
starting to see to the Great Glen out there, the hills. Loch Ness runs down the Great Glen. This is quite a bonny road. C15 lakes. Now I will come back up here. This is another new wee road I haven't been down. Oh, that is bonny. There's Loch Ness. This is just where the River Ness exits Loch Ness. Crossing the other side, the place is called Loch End. It's just a pity I can't park nearer to get a view of the loch. Quite a place to live. There's the loch. We're going to explore some new territory here. There's Loch Ness. Certainly climbed. The C15 is just excellent at chugging along and going uphill. Just wish we would get a break in the trees so that we could see Loch Ness and up the Great Glen. Now I have been on this road. We're on it just for a short while. That's Loch Telchig, which I've passed the other side of before. We'll come closer to it in a wee while. It's nice and quiet out here. Well, that is quite a view of Loch Telchig. That's the way we're to go to get to Loch Ruthven. What a place to live. Well, this is where I've stopped for my lunch. It's quite a spot. I did a real stupid thing. I actually went past Loch Ruthven because my map reading now that I'm 70 is not as good as it was, and I thought I would see the loch on my left. In actual fact, the loch is on the right. But it doesn't matter. It's just a lovely place to have a wee rest. The sandwich is a wee bit creased. The apple has survived. Well, this was the target for today, was to come to Loch Ruthven. I don't know much about it. The only thing I know about it is it's home to the Slavonian grebe. I think it's got one of the largest populations in Europe of it. But I'm no ornithologist, but it's just a bonny place to have come out to on my wee C15. Just had my lunch.
Feeling bold, and somehow I know where I'm going. The first clear day of a cold grey year, and lo and behold, I'm all alone in the gutter on a stone, telling me this is his home. So on I go off the road, don't stand on the toe, jacked on a hole, ramble and roll. So what flies in the eyes again? I think I feel alive again. Oh, going slow. Oh, the sun she glows, dipping my toes in the lens. So what flies in the eyes again? I think I feel alive again. Oh, going slow. Glows, dipping my toes in the lens.
This is Dunlichity. I'll just have a quick look in at the cemetery. Introduce you to my forebearers. I think they could do with a new sign. This is the family graves here, getting a wee bit overgrown by sycamores. John McQueen was my great-great-grandfather on my mother's side, and before he became minister in Daviot, he was minister in Strontian. Now, when the Free Church split away from the Church of Scotland in 1843, the landowners usually sided with the established church, the Church of Scotland, and they wouldn't give sites for the Free Church to build on. So what they did at Strontian was they purchased a boat from the Clyde down Glasgow and sailed it up to Loch Ruthven, and the people worshipped on that boat there. John McQueen is buried here, where his last charge was. His first wife was Elizabeth MacPhail, and then his second wife was Annie McInnes. Dunlichety is rather lovely. Quite a spot to have your forebearers buried in. I should have pointed out that at Dunlichety there, I could have gone back up this road, and that would take me to the other side of Loch Duntelchig, which I'm much more familiar with.
I see the twinkle of the town, and I am burned to the ground. Mole on a mouth, beating all the sounds, going round and round, and I'm walking by the crow, and I see diamonds in the floor. So on I go off the road, don't stand on the toe.
Dead ahead of us on the hill there's something that looks like a castle. It actually was Caledonian Mental Hospital. It is now used for flats. My brother started his working career there, and you can see way down to the Keswick Bridge, which we came over a wee while ago and we'll go back over again. Going left would take us to where I branched off to Doors a wee while ago, but we're going right. Just not fast enough. When my parents moved to Inverness in 1975, this was all countryside. Now there's a school on the left there that I don't know is my camera picking up. That's Inverness Royal Academy. When it was built on the outskirts of Inverness. My son is a maths teacher there, following his dad into the profession. That big building out there is Rigmore Hospital, where I was diagnosed with prostate cancer 2 years ago, where I had a skin cancer removed last year and a hernia repaired. Good old NHS. I can't speak highly enough of them. I've got a few miles on the A9 to do, and it'll all be so much faster than me.